3 weeks ago, a video model with no name showed up on the leaderboard, and now it beats everyone. Kling, Sora, Seedance, no press release, no founder, no backstory. 3 days later, Alibaba said, that's us. Okay, so 3 weeks ago, a video model with no name showed up on the artificial analysis leaderboard and beat every single tool you know. Runway 4.5, SkyReels, no press release, no founder, no backstory. It was just there, number one, and it stayed there. People on AI Twitter were losing their minds trying to figure out who built it. 3 days later, Alibaba put out a statement. That was us. They called it HappyHorse-1.0. And this week, it's landing on Fal.ai with a public API. If you make content as a coach, you should know what just happened. So this is what you're going to walk away with in the next 8 minutes. I'm going to do 3 things for you. 1, I'm going to explain in plain language what Happy Horse actually is and what it does. 2, I'm going to tell you why it matters more for you as a coach or a founder than it does for a Hollywood studio. And I'm going to give you a 3-prompt demo you can run on day 1. At the end, I've got a shot list I'll DM you for free. Let's start with what just happened. Here's the truthful state of AI video in April 2026. Sora, OpenAI's flagship, is shutting down in 2 days. The economics never worked. Kling 3.0 has been the quiet consensus for quality, the one that I personally use. HeyGen owns avatars, also use that one. And Runway owns the cinematic editing workflow. And until this month, most coaches I work with were paying for 1 or 2, as they usually pay us to use 4. Then Happy Horse showed up. Not with a marketing campaign, just a username on a leaderboard, and it took the #1 spot in text to video without audio, text to video with audio, and image to video. All 3 at once. Every other model is strong at one category, okay at another, and weak at the third. A few days later, Alibaba revealed it's a 15 billion parameter open source model out of their ATH innovation unit. 15 billion parameters in English, which means it's a very capable model without being a monster that only big companies can run. Open source means developers can host it themselves, which is exactly why Fal.ai is moving fast to put it behind a creator-friendly API. The public API launch is scheduled for April 30th. Fal has already put up a landing page at fal.ai/happyhorse. So, in a single 3-week window, the #2 tool died, a #1 arrived, and the cheapest distribution layer for it goes live this week. That's not hype, that's 3 tectonic plates clicking at once. Like, what? I want to strip the jargon off this so you can talk about this at a workshop without flinching. Happy Horse 1.0 does 3 things that matter to you. First, it's a joint audio and video model. Most AI tools give you a silent clip and then you add voice. Second tool. Happy Horse generates the picture and the audio in one pass from the same prompt. That means car engine sounds that sound like a car engine. The voice matches the lips and the footsteps match the pace. For a coach posting to Reels, audio is a huge part of the hook. And most AI video still feels eerie because the audio's stitched on afterwards. This stitches it on at the source. Second, it's a strong image to video. You give it a still photo, it animates it. This is the single most important capability for a founder who already has brand photography. Your best portraits become a base of 5-second clips. You walking around a room, leaning toward the camera, turning to smile. The visual continuity is preserved because the starting frame is your real face. Third, it's free tier friendly. Because it's open source, Fal can host it cheaply and pass that on. Early indications are that it'll be priced below Kling Pro and well below Runway. I'll update this when the official rate card is live. But if you have the URL in your browser on April 30th, you'll likely see a creator tier plan you can try for under £10 a month. That's it. 1 pass for video, audio, strong image to video, landing at a price your ICP can test. Or you do it for them and charge more, because who got time for all this? Now, why does this matter more for you than for Hollywood? because Hollywood has cameras and crews. You have a phone, a few brand photos, a 40-minute window between clients, and a content calendar you haven't touched in 2 weeks. Sorry, I'm throwing shade. A coach's content problem is never I need a better camera. It's always, I need more of me. Consistent in places that I'm not. And that's what image to video with reliable audio is built for. Your existing brand photos become 5 seconds of a warm welcome to your reels. Your retreat shot becomes a 4-second cinematic invite for future events. Your laptop at the kitchen counter moment becomes a candid one-liner in TikTok and gets 50K views, 10,000 leads. You don't need a new camera, you need a new way to use the photos you already have. Happy Horse is the first model that does all 3 layers consistently without making you stitch 3 tools together. I will be having to change my tagline. Okay, so now you can get your Tuesday back. Think about what you've done today to post a single 20-second talking head reel. Record your face, clean the audio, edit, caption, thumbnail. If one of those 5 go wrong, you post at 9 p.m. instead of 9 a.m. Happy Horse plus a decent prompt makes 4 of those 5 optional. And for the coaches in the audience who already have a HeyGen avatar, I see the question coming. This doesn't replace your avatar. Avatars are for long form talking head. Happy Horse is for everything around it. The B-roll, the opens, the transitions, the quiet cinematic moments. Think of this as a second half of your content stack, not a replacement for the first. You'll use both and you'll use them for different jobs. A 3-prompt demo I'd run day 1. When the API goes live on April 30th, here's exactly what I would do. 3 prompts in this order on your best existing brand photo. Prompt 1. Upload your photo, write a photograph of me in soft morning window lighting, turning slightly to the camera, warm smile, ambient audio of a kitchen. Coffee, soft music, no speech. 9:16 ratio, 5 seconds. That's your warm open clip. You'll use it as the first 2 seconds of your next reel. Instant pattern break, no edit. Prompt 2, same photo. Write, photograph of me leaning forward toward the camera, eyes slightly widened, speaking the line, "This is the one I've been waiting for." Matched lip sync, 9:16, 4 seconds. That's your hook, a spoken hook in your voice, on your face that you never had to film. Prompt 3, different photo, behind the scenes, not studio. Write, photograph of me walking a coastal path, notebook under arm, wind in the background audio, ambient sea. Ratio 9:16 at 6 seconds. This is your lifestyle B-roll clip. Your content stops looking like studio talking heads and start looking like you and the lifestyle you have. 3 prompts, 15 seconds of usable video, 3 separate reels worth of raw material from one afternoon. I could probably do this in 30 minutes. Okay, so here's what I want you to do before the API goes live. Open a folder on your phone, drop in 10 of your best brand photos from the last 12 months, not just the posed headshots, but the candid ones too. The laughing one, the walking one, the kitchen one, the one where you looked like a human, not a LinkedIn headshot. That folder is your Happy Horse input file. When the model lands, you're not starting from a blank page. You're starting from 10 photos ready to animate. This is the quiet shift I want you to see. The tool changes, your library is the moat. If you have a good library, every tool that launches next year is a multiplier. If you don't, every tool is a panic. One more move. Add 1 recurring calendar block on Monday morning. 30 minutes called Curate Input Pile. Every week, pull 1 new photo from the week before into this folder, and that's it. That 30 minutes is the single highest leverage habit I can give to you for the next 12 months of AI content. If this unlocked something for you, I built the Happy Horse Coach shot list to go with it. A 4-page doc with the exact prompt and framework and 12 photo types I will use. Comment shots on an Instagram reel related to Happy Horse, and it's yours. No email list, no strings, that's the whole thing. If this helped, the channel is free. The subscription costs you nothing. I'll see you in the next video.